Man. What's up? What's up? Facebook, LinkedIn, and Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Man, I get confused, man, when I go on all platforms like this. Hey, I'm here with my friend Jimmy this morning, Fright Train Mindset.com. You guys most definitely want to check this out. You know, me and Jimmy, we actually go live once a month. We come over here and we want to drop some nuggets, some value to actually not only help you take your business to the next level, but help you take your life to the next level. See, guys, me and Jimmy both, we don't care what you do. We don't care if you're in corporate America. We don't care if you're in the home business field. We don't care if you got a traditional business. We just want you to win. And we're talking about something this morning that a lot of people have a problem with, even from the standpoint of working out, getting in shape, and that's having an accountability partner. But not only that, being accountable to themselves. So I'm gonna let Jimmy kind of, get this party started. And if you're listening to this or you're listening to the replay, let us know where you're listening in from. You most definitely want to check it out. Jimmy, take it away, brother.
Yeah, man. I mean, when it comes to accountability, it's so important to really not only here's where it gets kind of foggy sometimes, gets a little cloudy, is when you start going, well, they're not doing it, why should I? But when you really need to turn around and say, maybe I need to be doing that. Maybe I need to be showing up. And when you start holding yourself accountable, that's when the rules start changing a little bit. I see it too many times. People go out there, they're trying to get, we've talked about this before, Troy, trying to get from A to B. And they don't know what to do. And that's where I think accountability, I think you got to show up. You got to show up and be there. We were just talking about this on a Clubhouse the other day, Troy, about how events and things like that are so important, and showing up. It's almost like church, Troy. I mean, do you show up for church every week? There you go. See, you've got to be there. You got to be with the people. You got to be with that heat of the fire, if you get my drift. And but accountability is a big one. I mean, I'm telling you, because too many people don't even hold. What's scary is a lot of times they won't hold themselves accountable. So how are you going to hold somebody else accountable? But you mentioned something earlier, and I'd love for you to talk about that as the accountability partner. Having those accountability partners and people that say, hey, look, I'll show up if you show up. Can we work that out? What do you think about that, Troy?
I mean, that's powerful within itself, Jimmy. And it's it can kind of be easy when you got an accountability partner. And the reason why is you don't want to show up every week and not have no results, or every day, if that's what y'all do. When you got somebody that push you and, inspire you to actually, go after whatever you're trying to go after. And also understanding, even from a standpoint, you're gonna have challenging days. You're gonna have adversity. But when you got that accountability partner, you got that person to say, "Come on, Jimmy, you can do this, man. I know that day wasn't a good day. You didn't reach your numbers, or you didn't work out like you should have worked out, or you didn't do whatever you supposed to. You set your mind to on your job, or you didn't reach out to a certain amount of people, but you did do some. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I got an accountability partner and I don't do nothing, and I got to get on that call with my accountability partner, I'm not only letting myself down, I'm letting him down or her down, because they depended on me, because we working together as a team to make this happen. And I think that's a big key. Jimmy, I share my story, man. I used to be scared of that accountability stuff. I mean, really did, because, if I say, hey, man, I'm going to reach out to, 10 people a day, and then this group, and we got accountability partner, and we meet every day, and I only reached out to one or two, it used to kind of make me feel like bad a little bit, right? But then as I started understanding the power of it, when you got that and that collaboration and everybody cheering each other on, man, there's nothing else like it in the world. And I think everybody should play at that level, because you know what, Jimmy, when you out to do something big, and whoever looking at this, when you're shooting for something truly big, guess what? It's going to take a team. You can't do it by yourself. You can't accomplish nothing big by yourself. You even look at the football teams, basketball teams, and baseball teams. All of that is teamwork. I mean, that's the way it works. And even if you want to go to golf got, the golfers got a coach and stuff. They got, people that help them. Everything revolves around a team. And if people can get that, along with, accountability, man, a magic happen. So take it away, Jimmy.
Yeah, and I go back, I don't know if you know this, Troy, and I don't know if your audience knows this, but, I'm a restaurant guy. I had 20 years of restaurant business. And one of the things I really learned about the restaurant business is when the back of the house, which is your kitchen staff, your cooks, your people like that, and your front of the house, which is your servers, the bartenders, things like that, when they work together, man, you'd see so much food and so much sales go through a business. It'd blow your mind how they even get it all done. Be honest with you, Troy, it's crazy. But here's the thing: is they work together, and you bringing up the teamwork. That's a big one. And I think that's where you have to, your leader, because I know we've got leaders out there. They're hard to find these days, Troy. But there's leaders out there, and when they hold you accountable, it makes you step up. I think too many times we don't put ourselves, we think we can't do it. We're like, well, I don't know. I don't think I can, but you got to believe in yourself. And that's where that accountability says, yes, you can, just like Troy, us doing these lives, we both, I think, hold each other accountable. I think a lot of times we sit there and we say, hey, look, Troy, you can. You're going to do it. You're going to go live today. And how many times have we told people, just go live, and they're still sitting there? What are you waiting on, guys? Go live. Get live out there. We'll hold you accountable. Heck, we'll be on the show with you. That's right. We got to get, wasn't it Chrissy we was going to get on here? We got to get some people on here. But yeah, I mean, and accountability is such a big one. I really wish everybody would really dig deep into that. And find people to say, hey, look, I love doing this, Troy. Something for the folks out there is when you write down your goals, tell others your goals. Tell others what you want to do. I may send Troy a goal and say, hey, look, here's what I'm going to do for the month of October. And Troy's going to come back to me in 2 weeks and say, where you at? Where you at? That's what my mentor does to me a lot of times is, where we at and where we're going. Write that down. Where we at and where you going. Because once you figure out where you're at, then you can figure out where you're going. Because you always got to be moving. Are you sitting still or are you moving? So these are things that I love talking about, and I think we can go into a lot deeper conversation. By the way, we do have an event coming up, Troy. FreightTrainMindset.com/events. We got an event January 14th and 15th. Troy's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We've got several other speakers going to be there, and that's what we're going to talk about. We discuss this accountability. We talk about believing in you. We talk about getting up early. We talk about growing your business. These are the values that you're looking for, and we're going to help you find that. That's what that is for. You do not want to miss this because we're going to show you how you can go from A to B, and there's steps to do that. There's steps you can actually take, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm looking forward to it, Troy. I think it's going to be incredible. Dallas, Texas, right down the road from your house. I mean, it's going to be incredible. But you got to be in the building to understand. Somebody asked me the other day, what do you think? Do you think you need to have to go to live events? I always bring up the concert. If you go to it, you can hear a good song on the radio, but when you go see that band and you feel that beat in your chest, it's totally different. It's different being there live. Don't you agree, Troy?
It's the energy. I always tell people, the most important thing about business, especially in the home business profession, it's like a drill. You know how you use a drill, a cordless drill, and then that battery get weak, and then you put it in there and plug it up and it charge up. That's what events does. When you go to an event, you get around people that's highly motivated, want to see you win. You feel that energy, it all starts flowing through you, and you ready to go. You leave there with a freight train mindset, like you just want to run through a wall or something. I remember going to events and leaving events, man, and felt like unstoppable. And that's what keeps you going because, Jimmy, as we talk about accountability, we talk about events, we talk about all this, right? Man, it's a lot of negative stuff out here in the world right now. It's a lot of people that really don't believe in themselves and stuff or don't believe in anything. So you're going to run across them people. And I always tell people, in order for you to reach your goal, like Jimmy said, where you at and where you going, to get to where you're going, you're going to have to go through a lot of challenges and adversity. You're going to have to run through a lot of people that ain't going to believe. I mean, that's just what it is. And a lot of people don't understand that part, Jimmy. Even from the standpoint of saying, man, you know what? I'm going to be accountable to talk to 10 people a day or 20 people a day, whatever, or 3 people a day, whatever that is. You got to understand that a lot of them people are not going to see what you have to offer. They just not. But you got to be accountable to yourself. And not only that, if you got an accountability partner, and I highly suggest you get one that actually, where you said, man, you know what, we're going to do this. And like I said, if you're not following Jimmy on Facebook, you most definitely want to follow him. You're not following him on LinkedIn, you want to follow him. You're not following him on Instagram, you want to follow him, www.freighttrainmindset.com. You want to check out that site. If you don't have my free ebook, the 15 reasons.com, you most definitely want to grab that book. I mean, me and Jimmy, the accountability and just the power of social media, Jimmy. I remember when I first got started, I'm getting off subject a little bit. I remember when I first got started in this industry, it wasn't no Facebook. I don't even know if it was no LinkedIn. And we used to have to buy leads and stuff and go put out flyers and do all kinds of stuff to generate leads, right? Now it's so easy to talk to 25, 30 people a day because of this thing called Facebook and Clubhouse and all of that. And just me and Jimmy met on Clubhouse and we became friends. Now we've been knowing each other for, almost 6 months, and just the power of it. Now we putting on an event together. But also, me and Jimmy, we decided that we was going to do something once a month over here on Facebook and LinkedIn now and YouTube, and that's holding each other accountable. Jimmy hey man, you know what, Jimmy? Some days I don't even feel like doing Facebook Lives because I might have had a day where I might have run into a lot of people that just couldn't see my picture because I'm a regular guy, just like everybody else. I got all this energy, I'm motivated, but hey, don't get it twisted. I get discouraged just like everybody else sometimes, right? But you know what? I made a commitment and I made accountability to myself that Monday through Saturday, I was actually going to come and go live on Facebook. And all this time I don't go live on Facebook, Jimmy, is something, if I'm out with my wife, Lisa, and it is just too late. But almost consistently for almost 2 years now, bam, 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 bam. You guys been seeing me on Facebook, and that's making a commitment and being accountable to myself because of what I want. And I want to show up for you, whoever looking at this, and let you know you can do the same. All you got to do is push the play button on Facebook. Be yourself. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be Jimmy. Your tribe, the people who looking for you are out there. But the honest way they're going to find you is actually you got to make some noise. You got to, and like Jimmy make noise, man. Jimmy on freaking Instagram like crazy, Instagram stories, Facebook stories, LinkedIn. Jimmy is making freaking noise. Clubhouse. He everywhere. And that's what you got to do to actually be able to get to your dreams and goals. You got to put yourself in a situation to be accountable to yourself to say, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this social media platform. Take it away, Jimmy.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, you said something that really, really stands out to me is life is tough. If it was easy, everybody, if it was so easy and our businesses were so easy, we'd have them lined up. We'd have 300 people on this live right now. That's the thing. It's not easy. And what I've learned that may help others out there is actually having a plan of each morning getting up and doing a certain routine of positive mindset, that positive activity, because throughout the day you're pulled. I don't know if you guys remember Stretch Armstrong, but that Gumby, that pulling almost like silly putty. We're pulled in every direction. Wives, husbands, kids, family, sports. You're pulled in every direction. That's why you have to start the day out positive and choose happy. You choose happy. And then at the end of the day, you got to do it again. And I think that's where those live events and things like that come into play. You talked about motivation and energy. And then the accountability part of it of, hey, look, I've seen Troy, he's live. And now, he sees me live. He's going, wait a minute, I need to go live too. And I'm doing the same thing. So when you start seeing people that are leveling up, they're doing bigger things, you can do it too. Anybody can do anything you want to do. It's all up here. Once you decide that's a big word. Once you decide you want to go to a different level, once you decide you're ready to level up, you're ready to change a lifestyle, change your habits, you've got to be able and willing and ready to get uncomfortable before you start getting comfortable. And it gets scary. That's what we were talking about, Troy, right before we came on here. It's tough. Life is tough. There's a lot of things that are pulled. Obviously COVID's going around right now. The country, it seems like it's going crazy, and I don't want to go that route. What I'm saying is you can choose what you want to watch. You can turn it off. I suggest turn off the news, turn that kind of stuff off, and choose happy, choose positive. I have buddies reach out to me. What do you think about this? You know what? I don't really have an opinion about that. Here's what I'm worried about. I've got a good life. I've got a good wife. I've got good things going, and I'm going to focus on those things and focusing on, I take my boat, and my boat's going this way. Now, anybody wants to come on, jump on the boat with me. But that's the thing is I have that mindset of here's where I'm going, here's how I'm going to get there. And then I have people like Troy hold me accountable. So, I can't thank you enough and your audience as well. Definitely freighttrainmindset.com. There's 7 free steps on there. All you do is put in the website. You get your 7 steps to you. And I suggest print them out and live by those 7 steps, because when you create a mindset of a winning attitude or a winning mindset, that's when things happen, man. But Troy, man, I can't thank you enough for let's do it. We'll do it again in November. Believe it or not, do you believe it's already almost November of 2021? A year ago, we were like, what in the world? But all of a sudden we pivoted. We all did. Everybody knows how to use Zoom now. Now where it seems like we're all on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and some of these tools out there. And you're exactly right. It's wide open. It's wide open. Where do you want to go? You can go anywhere within. I'm with a global company. We can be anywhere in the world within a click, one click, Troy, and we can be in Spain just like that. So it's incredible. But again, thank you so much for having me on, and I look forward to it every single month. But it is, a lot of it has to do with accountability. What a great subject today. I hold you accountable, and it's funny because you're holding me accountable. So, but yeah, let's do it again next month. I hope some people got some value out of that.
Hey, let's rock this out again next month, man. Jimmy, I really appreciate it. I appreciate whoever looked at this. Hey, make sure you go to freighttrainmindset.com. Hey, make sure you check out www.the15reasons.com. Hey, if you're not following Jimmy, you most definitely want to follow him. Like I said, he's on Instagram, man. He on YouTube. He on Clubhouse. He's freaking everywhere, and he's dropping value. And check this out. Me and Jimmy, we don't care if you're already in a business. We just want you to win. But if you're looking to actually partner up with some people that's committed to actually helping, a group of people create their dreams and goals and going to be there with them every step of the way, hey, reach out to Jimmy or reach out to myself. Shoot us a message. Let's get on the phone. Let's have a, 15-minute conversation about how we might be able to work together. You never know. One thing I can tell you about Jimmy is truly passionate about helping other people. He's a leader within inside a leader. And that's the same thing with, me. I'm truly passionate about helping people win. Jimmy, we're going to wrap this up. But before I do, I talk to so many people that get involved in different opportunities, and people get them involved, and then they ain't there to help them lay out that blueprint to actually be successful. When you're working with somebody like Jimmy and myself, hey, we're going to be there for you every step of the way to show you how to do it. But you're going to have to be accountable to yourself. Me and Jimmy ain't going to do the work, but we're going to show you how to do the work to create the results where you can get the life that you deserve. With that, God bless, and you guys have an awesome Wednesday, and hey, go rock it out. Go rock it out.